And Nussmeier goes under center. That's a rarity. And pressure up front. Dylan Stewart immediately with a tackle for loss. That's -4 yards on the first play.
Blake Baker, let's see if they bring pressure or drop off. There's Perkins. He's going to drop off.
Here comes Whit Weeks. They set up a screen. Faison weaves his way through LSU and takes it up to the 40 on a pickup of 13.
Pressure. They're actually going to drop Perkins and bring Weeks right here. So it feels like blitz to the offensive line, but only 4 guys are coming. Actually, they bring Delane late. I didn't even see that on a corner blitz, so it was a blitz from Blake Baker there.
A very dangerous Harold Perkins Jr. from a pressure standpoint tonight. A little misdirection, dump out to the tight end. They love this play, and it's a physical run finish by Brady Hunt.
Easy way to get some positive yards and an easy throw for your quarterback.
Another blitz by LSU. This is Bendravius Jacobs, who has switched to number 4 this week and still keeps up his consistent production. That's a gain of 17. Now he flips the gun, and Johnson gets bottled up, and the ball came loose. See if LSU recovered it. And South Carolina comes rushing out with the football. There is no signal from the officiator.
Johnson trying to reach out right at the goal line. Gets knocked out by Monkel Goodwine. And look at the down the line. I think this ball is moving right before it crosses the plane.
And with misdirection, he hands it off, and it busts for a big one for Matt Fuller. And Fuller is off to the races. They call him a bowling ball. That is a strike and a dive. 72 yards into the underbelly of that LSU offense. Wonder if that might be injury related. Nick Harbor, All-American track speed, with an opportunity here from the 7. Harbor trying to find the outside and takes it past the 30. Sellers out of the pistol. They're going to try to reverse it off of it, and Brian Rowe Jr.
in coverage all the time. You're not maximizing his skill set.
Sellers pressured, escapes again. And throws on the run. It is a falling catch made by Brian Rowe. Even if it wasn't by design, on 3rd and short. Straight ahead, first down, Faison. Transferred from Utah State, one of his numerous stops.
We haven't seen much better with a healthier Garrett Nussmeier tonight.
3rd and long. Nussmeier slings it over the middle, overthrows man, and it's picked off by DQ Smith.
To avoid pressure coming from the right, Monkel Goodwine's going to come on a stunt, and that's going to, you see how he threw it, anticipating that pressure to his left side, so he never got through the ball, left it high. That's when you slide your hand underneath that football, because you don't finish the throw, it's going to pop up and go high.
They're like Uncle Rico slinging pizzas.
Yeah, right at Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah. Carolina's got all 3 timeouts remaining. And a QB run on the draw. And that pile's still moving.
Oh, yeah, been there.
There's some room for the Holy Spirit. Sellers steps up. He's going to run for it. He picks up a first down, taking it down to the 41-yard line.
Oh, they bring it.
They brought the house. Sellers escapes left. He can run for it. And he sidesteps his way out of bounds. The ball was knocked free by A.J. Halsey, who, by the way, that allowed Brian Kelly to impart a very conservative offensive game plan. Pressure from the edge. Pyburn picked up, and they run it straight ahead. And a punishing run by Faison, who continues to take it for a first down. A pick up a 10. Sellers fakes it that way, trying to escape to the left on a design QB run, and he steps out of a would-be tackle.
Off the side right here, so he's going to try to throw this bubble. Problem is, I think that's A.J. Halsey who triggers really quickly, read that the whole way, so smart decision by Lenore Sellers to not throw that. Would have been a big negative play, maybe an interception.
Faison again, very patient behind the line of scrimmage, and he finds a gap to pick up 8.5.
Great patience.
Operation good. And that one is good. In motion. Nussmeier slings it, and it is picked up at the goal line. It is Peyton Williams with the takeaway, and the placement of this is going to be key. They say he was out of the end zone. He'll be inside the 1 yard line instead of a touchback.
The edge, but the RPO action is actually supposed to be off this guy. If he triggers, then you throw it. He doesn't, and that's the guy that's going to get the interception. That RPO should be triggered off the 3rd level. You're running to the right. Oh, you see he caught that, yeah, just in the field of play. Looks like that was a little bit of a selfish decision by Nuss there, trying to squeeze a touchdown in when you could just hand it off. That guy moved actually out of the way of the runner's path.
And they fumbled the exchange to start the game. Sellers rolls right, goes back across the grain, and that's a 1st down catch. Hunt got leveled by Nick Hart. Here he is again off the right side. Faceon is a well-traveled run. Sellers lets it rip, and he finds Nick Harbor. And Harbor takes it down to the 37.
Range.
Sellers looking for Harbor. He's covered and escapes the pocket. Steps for another would-be tackler. Outraces another. And he picks up a 1st down on a busted play.
Navigates. I mean, how many times tonight have we seen him get contacted in the pocket and somehow skirts out, breaks a tackle, and turns a negative into a positive? Risk averse. Try to take some time off this clock and pick up a couple 1st downs, unless Dylan Stewart decides to blow up your run in the backfield. 3 and out.
Bakari Swain back to return for Carolina. And taken off a hop, and he's got a seam. Bakari Swain down the sideline, and South Carolina's going to be in fantastic field position. Is Green. Caden Durham is the running back. They're going to go QB sneak under center, and Nussmeier stops short. Jalen Kilgore came crashing in.
The 1st of the half.
Oh, that ball was definitely out. That is
got lucky just to fall on
yeah.
top of it. What do you think about the QB sneak under center for a guy who's got a bad week?
I was just going to say, like, normally I like the call. I don't think enough teams do it on the 1 yard line. But when you got a bum ankle that you're trying to push off of, you've been beat up all.
Sharp and Pyburn in the backfield, leading away for Durham. Got tripped up and taken down. That'll be a loss of 2. Shane Beamer immediately calls a timeout. And the snap was fumbled by Nussmeier.
Sharp, and watch the
Timeout,
impact here.
South Carolina.
Blew him up.
The 2nd of the half. 30-second timeout. Please reset the game clock to 1 minute 50 seconds. 150.
That is a heck of a play. A little trouble with the snap, but watch Dylan Stewart. I mean, that made the play, right? Caden Durham had to bounce outside, nowhere to go.
Thank you.